Hey everyone, welcome back to the Love Lab. In today's video, we're going to talk about something a lot of people fear but need to face: 5 clear signs your relationship is over. It's never easy to admit when a relationship is coming to an end, but sometimes recognizing the signs can save you from prolonging the inevitable. Stick around as we break down the red flags that show your relationship may have run its course. Let's dive right in. If you're coming across our channel for the first time, please take your time to hit the subscribe button, like the video and share. Now let go. 1. Constant fighting over small things. One of the biggest signs that your relationship is over is when you and your partner can't seem to stop arguing over even the smallest things. It could be something as minor as forgetting to do the dishes, but it blows up into a full-scale argument. This constant tension is a sign that deeper issues haven't been resolved, and instead of addressing them, you're taking it out on each other. When small annoyances turn into big battles, it's often because the foundation of the relationship is cracking, and there's a lot of underlying resentment. If you find yourselves constantly fighting, especially over trivial matters, it might be time to step back and assess if the relationship is worth continuing. 2. Lack of communication. Another clear sign that your relationship is on its last legs is when communication has broken down completely. You used to talk about everything: your day, your feelings, your future plans, but now it feels like you're living separate lives. When communication stops, so does the emotional connection. If you're no longer sharing your thoughts, feelings, or problems, it's a strong indicator that both of you have emotionally checked out. Lack of communication leads to distance, and without a connection, the relationship can't survive. 3. You start imagining life without them. When you start fantasizing about life without your partner, it's a major sign that your relationship might be over. If you're constantly thinking about how much easier or happier your life would be if you were single, or if you start imagining yourself with someone else, it's a clear indicator that your heart is no longer fully in the relationship. This mental shift usually happens when you've subconsciously accepted that the relationship isn't working, and you're beginning to move on emotionally. Pay attention to these thoughts; they're often telling you something important. 4. Physical intimacy has disappeared. Physical intimacy is an important part of any romantic relationship. When it starts to disappear, it's often a sign that the emotional connection has faded as well. If you and your partner have stopped being intimate, whether it's kissing, hugging, or having sex, it might be a sign that you're drifting apart. Physical closeness often mirrors emotional closeness, so when one fades, the other usually follows. A lack of intimacy can be a major red flag that the relationship is no longer fulfilling for either of you. 5. One or both of you have stopped trying. The final clear sign that your relationship is over is when one or both of you have stopped putting in the effort. Relationships require work, and when someone gives up, it becomes impossible to maintain a healthy dynamic. Maybe you've stopped planning dates, or your partner has stopped doing the little things that used to make you feel loved. When the effort disappears, it's a sign that the relationship has lost its spark. If neither of you is willing to put in the time and energy to make things work, it's probably a sign that the relationship is coming to an end. In conclusion, relationships end for many reasons, but these 5 signs: constant fighting, lack of communication, fantasizing about life without your partner, a loss of physical intimacy, and giving up on putting in effort, are clear indicators that the relationship may be over. If you recognize these signs in your relationship, it might be time to have an honest conversation with yourself and your partner.